Hey guys, so this is the guide for truth a posteriori. So let us start. Okay, first of all, the main game mode here is this operation room. You want to enter, and then you have to choose between you want to enter this game mode super prepared, fully prepared, lightly prepared, or unprepared. When you first do this game mode, the game will force you to be, I think, lightly prepared. You have to spend some of this, we call this earning, this stem-like currency here. It's called earning. You gotta spend a little bit. Okay, but I'm gonna go in 0. The reason is because first I want to give you a tips here. When you enter this game mode, especially the first round, after that the second round, you may not have a lot of earnings. And let's say if you're a new player, you don't really have a good roster, the enemies there are really strong. So if you're not able to clear it, like kill the enemy, defeat the enemy, and then after that you fail the run, you come out with very little trading materials, you won't get a net positive of earning. You may end up getting net negative. So in that case, you might end up being like, you have to enter the game unprepared. So here, if you are going in unprepared, you got to choose 3 game mode. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're unprepared or lightly prepared, you still have to choose this 3 game mode. And what you need to do is, depending on the team you bring in, so let's say if you are bringing in Liang Yue's team, so you are going for star. If you are bringing in like Paper Heron, you want to go for plan. You bring in Nautica, you want to go for spirit. But one major problem is that, okay, now I'm going to show you if I'm going in star and mineral. This is intelligence and star. So I'm lucky here that I get star, but there's a possibility. I'm going to just quit here. I can quit here, no problem, because I'm not spending any earning to enter the game. So if I quit, I don't lose much. Okay, so I'm going to go with Plant and Beast now. And look at this. I get Spirit and Star. So it's not necessary that what you select is what the enemy will be. So if you only have like very limited teams, like you only have Paper Heron, you don't have a star team. So this can be a problem because the enemy all have millions of HP, and if you cannot kill the enemy within 12 rounds, you fail. Okay? So in this situation, if you go unprepared, that's great because you can just reset it. If you go like lightly prepared or fully prepared, then you may not be able to quit because you will lose the earnings that you have spent. Okay, you will lose this earning that you have spent. Right? So for me, even back in CN, I was trying to clear just the rewards. I just enter unprepared, then I quickly move around the map. I get all the materials, and then I go out, and then I keep doing back about 4 or 5 times, and I'm already able to claim all the rewards. All right. So I'm going in the game. Paper again is not, so I'm going to reset it until the enemy is weak against plan. Still not. Okay, I hope I don't have to repeat this too many times. You can always forward to the next timestamp. Yes, again. Okay, you can always forward to the next timestamp where I'm already explaining about something else. But here I'm just going to keep repeating until I get a plan. This is interesting. Okay, I got a plan, thank God. And plan and star is perfect for Paper Heron's team, so that's great. Okay, so now once you enter, you get access to Old Goodies Shop and Worship Artifact. So Old Goodies Shop, it gives you a basic pack. So this basic pack are things that you want to purchase because it gives you cards. And these are action cards. Okay, then these are counter and action. So basically it's action and counter. Okay, we can buy a set of action and counter. The more expensive pack will give you even more. So it is important for us to have this counter as well as action, because as you move around the map, you will trigger events. This event needs this card to activate. If you don't have these cards, you cannot activate them. Okay, so which means it will become a bit slower for you to gain the rewards and for you to gain more of the currency. But to me, you know, if I'm going in 0 and I just quickly move around getting minimum, then I exit. I'm just looking for the exit, then I just quit and then I enter again and I quit. Yeah, after a while I get all the rewards. So it's not a problem, but if you want to enjoy the game mode, I would suggest you to actually spend a little bit, come in and purchase some of this. Okay, because you do need it to activate events. All right, another one is the worship artifacts. Here I have this skull. So again, I do not have any earnings to purchase this. If I do, then this, like what it says here, after using a medical support action card, additionally discover and highlight one resonance reward. Okay, this trigger once per expedition. Okay, but now I can't purchase it, so I don't have these effects. So, all right. So now I have to just move on. Okay, because I can't do anything. And basically here, this is what you want to look for, the exit sign. Because this is where you go out and you bring all the rewards with you. So for example, I'm going to move here. Okay, I'm going to do Eerie Mass. Right. So here, I get these rewards. And here, these cards, on top here, it says 300, if you can see it. Okay, 300 and 30. So 300 is basically the earning that you will get when you leave. So here I'm just not going to do anything. I'm just going to leave. Okay, swift retreat. Okay, and here auto select. Okay, see, I select these 3 cards and then I get earning up to 900. So this is how you get earnings. Right? Look at that, earnings. And I get like 100 of this currency. So again, it's not a lot, but they also don't need that much. So if you do it several times, you will definitely be able to clear this reward. For me, I done the game mode 3 times. Not just enter and quit. I actually play and defeat the enemy. And then I enter, I quit, and it's done. Okay? Yeah, I entered, played the game, and then in 3 rounds, I have cleared the shop. And that probably is the first thing that you want to do. And as you go inside the game mode and come out, you will have this objective. This objective will reward you with earnings as well as different cards. Okay, earnings and different cards. And now, coming out, if you are getting a lot of earning, you can use it, like I say, to upgrade these buildings or to upgrade the cards. So this card has several types, like this one is basically one of the artifacts. So I upgrade it, it goes to level 1, it goes to level 2. Okay, so that's why I say, like, if you want to really enjoy this game mode, so you can continue to play the game even after you have claimed all the rewards, so you can experience more with the game, because overall I do think it's quite fun. Okay, yeah. So here I want to explain about the 4 cards. We have the supply cards. These are basically the cards that we will sell at the end, and then we get the earnings out. So this is like 150 earning. The best you can find is this red. Is the red is like 9,000 earnings. Okay, and then the orange one is 2,000. So if you just get a few copy of this, you will get a lot of earning, and then it will help you to speed up, you know, the startup of the game. Then you can start purchasing more of this, right? So here I'm going to go use quick collect. Okay, you see, so here's the problem. I use up everything here and now I don't have earnings. So if I enter, I cannot purchase this. So now I have to enter unprepared. Okay, so back again. If you are a new player, I would actually suggest you to go star mineral. So I'm going to do that. Okay, mineral is there. That's great, because this is what I want to show you. Again, I cannot purchase anything because I do not have any. Okay. All right. So now, this is how you actually play the game. First, you want to find places to go. Do not go for treasure if you do not have the counter cards or the action cards. Instead, look for this pyramid, this suckling tree sap. You can pray and it will give you effect Okay, so sometimes they give you artifacts, but sometimes it doesn't. So every time you finish a node, you gotta move on. Okay, I'm not going up there. All right, I'm going here. Okay, the first thing here I met is the enemy. Like I say, the enemy is really difficult. They have a lot of HP. There's like 5 million. It's a lot. And you may not have the fully set up teams. And I do understand that. But do note that this game mode actually gives us assists. So you don't even need to have your own team. You can bring in Grace, Miss Stranger, Rhiannon, Sharon, and Enigma. These are the archetype for Miss Stranger, and this team is really strong. So if you don't have any other team, you're a new player, just go with this 4. Okay, so I'm going to show you. It's really good that they do this. Okay, yeah, so you get to play Miss Stranger even before she's actually released. Alright. I won't explain about Miss Stranger gameplay here. I will talk about that in a separate video. What am I doing? Yeah, I'll talk about that in a separate video. But yeah. Alright. Okay, the good thing they have ×3 speed here. Okay, so let's continue. Okay. Miss Stranger, what you want to do is bring the butterfly card to the right. Okay. Look at the HP, right? Yeah, you could imagine really if you don't have a proper character, this actually can be really difficult.
Like a moth to the flame. That's Lorrington Light. Even the most unremarkable insect may have a deadly sting. Wait for the right moment. Even the most unremarkable insect lifts the veil of lies. At the pillar of scaled wings, we'll expose their secrets. Death is on its wings. Must end. There is no end to this myth.
Valid data. Computation check. Valid data. Befreien von den Grenzen des Geistes.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its morning. Light is delicate and easily lost.
Secure channel created. Inherent defect captured. A flood of information.
This must end.
Just a crossword to...
One of my best moves. Fletchlings, one of my best.
That's Lorrington Light. Even the most unremarkable insect may have a deadly swing for the right moment.
Befreien von den Grenzen des Geistes.
Hear me. I can do this. Oh, ancient beings whose wings beat in their nests.
Like a knife to the flame, hung loose like a breaking cocoon.
This must end.
The flock is ready.
Doom of the dead embrace you.
Even the most unremarkable insect may have a deadly sting.
Valid data.
Ancient spirits of Illuminus, I beseech you.
Do not let yourself go now. Verzeihen Sie mir.
We'll expose their secrets.
This one's hard to miss. This must end.
Fletching, one of my best moves.
Just a copy. There is no
That's blinding light. Wait for the right moment.
valid data.
This should do the trick.
Befreien von den Grenzen des Geistes. Sacrifice holds meaning only in its morning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Lift the veil of lies.
Alright, so we are done. Look at that. It took 8 rounds. Yeah, the enemy is really tough. Okay, so here you see I get some cards. These are the action cards. Okay, and then these are the supply card, which the one that I will sell when I leave this game mode. So I can press Eerie Mask to get more stuff. Okay, and here I get the supply, same supply card, but it's orange, which means it has a higher value. Okay, I have a lot of treasure notes here. There's an exceed note here. So I need to check my patient. You start with lower patient. I have already upgraded the building twice, which is why I have higher patient. So if you have low patient, you really got to look for the exit and quickly exit before your patient actually runs out. Now I'm just gonna go here. I can't open the box. I do not have the cards, so... Okay, if you cannot open it and you have to choose to move on, then you will acquire this disadvantage cards. This one's clumsiness, which minus the dice check. So what is the dice check? I will explain in a moment. Decrease patient recovery from action cards. Okay. Yeah, so here I get an orange one. That's great. 2000 supply. Okay, I'm going to move down. Okay. Yeah. So here, I do not have the golden leaf, so I cannot activate it. Okay, so if I can't activate it, I got no choice. I have to move on. Okay, let me try this note up here. No cards as well. Can't do it. There's another exit here. But I need to show you one more thing, which is a dice. Okay, I'm going to move on. Okay. Oh no, I'm just getting more cards. Nope. Okay. So here's another thing. You have this game mode. Step onto the lake surface. Okay. Refuse. Okay, then we have the fight. Yeah, so these are random events that happens. I'm not going to show you this fight. It will take long, right? So I'm going to stop here for a while and come back again after I defeated this enemy. Alright, here actually I went off to try to get around the map. So I got this golden leaf, so I can show you now. like some event, they do need the cards. So here it needs golden leaf. I have 2 of it, so I'm going to use it. So regarding the dice, so here it says that, you know, this event, this is the treasure, the treasure chest. Okay, to successfully open the treasure chest, you need at least 3 blue dice. If critical success, you have 3 blue, 2 red, then you will get even more rewards. Yeah, so here I'm going to use this leaf. So this leaf actually gives us extra 3 green, 3 blue, and 3 red. So it's for sure it will be a critical success. Okay, if I do not have this 3 blue and 3 red, it will just be 2 blue or red, which then definitely I'm not able to do this. Okay, yeah, so I'm going in now. I have 8 dice. It's for sure it will be a critical success. Now I can open up everything and then I get the items. Okay, this is a pre-mission supply card. Okay, yeah, all right, so I'm out of patience, so I need to get out of here or else I will lose my stuff. Okay, here I left. Okay, so now I've reached the exit. So during the exit, I only can bring a certain thing out with me, and that based on my sanity limit. Can I bring it back? Wait, how do I cancel it? Okay, anyway, sanity limit here is 140. I'm taking this, and this has 50, so there's 50 sanity limits. So I only can bring this 3, and that will give us 130 sanity limit. So I cannot bring any more unless there are some that is 10, but there are none here. Okay, and I should be taking this. How do I cancel? Minima? Okay, yeah, here. Okay, so here you got to be careful. Like, you want to bring this. This is 80, but it's 2,500, right? So obviously, then this 30. Okay, I can bring another 30 out, and then that would be this 100. I can't take that anymore, so I'm just gonna take one of the medicine. All right, so 140, the earning is 3,650. So confirm. Oh, I actually lost. I didn't went to the exit, but anyway, I get to bring some of the things out. I believe if you went for the exit, then you would have gotten more items out. Yeah, so here depth increased to level 6. Scavenger 10 can be upgraded to level 4 now. So yeah, basically that's it. You enter, you get the cards, you get a currency, then you get the rewards, and then you can buy your stuff, you clear everything, and done. Right? Now I don't even have enough because I did not manage to leave in time. I failed the run because I was moving too much. Trying to show you the dice thing. Okay, yeah. But here I completed a lot of this missions, so yeah, I can claim a lot of reward out. Wow, 18,000, that's great. So I'm going to upgrade this again. Upgrade. It's level 4 now. And then here as well, I can upgrade more stuff. But I don't think I want to, because now I want to enter the game mode with at least some preparation. So it's not so miserable moving around without the action cards and counteractive cards. Okay? Counteractive card, one more thing just to mention. If you have this, it does make your character stronger. Yeah, so that's that. For the artifacts, it has effect, like I say, but you can read all about it. I'm not going to go through one by one. And for action as well, there are also effects, but you can't read it here. You have to read it while you are in the operation room. All right, so that's all for this guide. I hope this gives you more idea, but yeah, it's quite a lot of things. I cannot explain all of it. If you do have questions, do put it in the comment section, and I will try to respond to that, okay, and provide you information as much as I can. Okay, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.